Hey everybody! How are we doing? Let me make sure that my audio sounds good. How are we sounding? Come on, YouTube. How much delay do we have, please? Thank you. I'm just checking. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of lag. There we go. Okay. All right. Hi. Hello. Hi, people. Hi. I've got all my lights set up. Oh, this light doesn't look orange enough. Hi, Lissa, Max, Sarah, Michelle, Lay, Teresa. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Hi, AG. Just Tuesday. Just Tuesday things. Wearing my Eddie Burback merch. I love this sweatshirt. So good. Yeah, we updated some firmware on some stuff today, and I wanted to make sure that everything was working the way it was supposed to be. My streaming software was set to like 4K, and I'm like, I'm not fucking streaming 4K out to YouTube. No, not gonna do that. Hi, Courtney, Isabella, Jamie, Stephanie, Katie, Jamie, Alley-oop. Hello, hello, hello. You got Etsy's perfume samples in the mail? Ooh, what's the store called? What's the store called? Yeah, it's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt that I cropped like the crap out of. I cropped the heck out of this. And then I just have this like totally shredded sweater that I got from H&M like 7 years ago. So yeah, so I got a nice little gross ass like, I mean, it looks like witchy already. It's feeling very fall-like in the Pacific Northwest lately. So, yeah. But, yeah, let me fix my lights here. This doesn't look orange enough. It needs to be brighter. There we go. That's a little better. Little redder. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. A little more cheerful. I don't know. Just wanted the lights to be a little more intense. Andromeda's Curse. I will have to look it up. I will have to look that up. Fall candles. Oh, I love fall candles. I haven't bought any new candles. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Evan Spawn. I haven't bought any new candles lately. The last candles I bought was like a Forever Mood one, Jackie Ina's brand, like, I don't know how long ago. Why does it say it's 0? The bitrate is not low. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The bitrate is low. The bitrate is 5,000. That's a lie. 5 megabits a second. It's fine. The audio bitrate? I don't know. What else? Yeah, I didn't buy any candles recently, but Pomfret's Candle Company is a candle company that I've bought like a ton of candles from them before, and they just came out with like room sprays and oil diffusers and air fresheners for the car, so I bought some of those. Oh my God, love them. They're so good. Probably my favorite scent ever of like any candle company is teakwood and tobacco from Pomfret's Candle Company. So good, so delicious, so wonderful. Oh my God, it's amazing. Yeah, the ones I like from Jackie's, they're definitely expensive. So like you don't necessarily, like, they're fancy candles. Like they're expensive candles. So like you can get other candles that are like probably smell. I mean, I haven't found other candles that smell just like these, but the ones that I got from the spring collection were Bad and Boozy and Butterfly Effect, which I like. Then I bought stuff from the original line, Left on Red and Caked Up, which I liked. And then those are the ones I really liked. I liked the ones from like the Send Moods collection, not nearly as much. I feel like, was it Grown Folks Business or Skinny Dipped? I don't know. There was one in that collection that I really liked. It was one of those two, but I didn't like the other one as much. But candles, I'm like, I'll just fucking burn it. Like, just burn it. I have Safeway brand, Soleil, the caffeinated lime, if this wants to focus. Hi, there we go. Ooh, My favorite candle scent is from an indie shop called Teresa Lynn's Simple Luxuries that's aptly called Hoodie Weather. Fantastic. I have so many candles that I need to just like burn through that I shouldn't buy anymore, which is why I bought the room spray and the air freshener. So I have nowhere to put more candles. So, ooh, Fruit Loops. There was one that I had tried. I can't remember the name of the candle company, but I have one that actually has a candle called Fruity Loops. Very tasty. Smells good, you know. Hi, Catherine, Megan. Who else have I missed? Hello, hello. Well, I don't do lives very much on YouTube. This is only the second one I've done probably in the last like several months. So you haven't missed much. Mostly I do lives on Twitch because that's where I post videos here. I just didn't have any time this weekend to film and post and edit a video because I was just preoccupied with stuff. And so I was like, I'll just do a live on Tuesday and then I'll film after the fact with the makeup that I'm going to put on. I grabbed my Lethal palette, my pre-made, or not pre-made, the one that I made. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, everyone. Thumbs it up. Hi, Kate. Hi, Wes. Hi, Kendall. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jacob in Poland. You reading the Max Sims palette for filth and your anti-haul gives me so much life and I watch it back regularly. My Twitch schedule, currently I just stream on Saturdays and then sometimes on Thursdays, but Saturday always. Like always Saturday evenings. Usually it's between like 6 and 8 when I get online. 6 and 8 Pacific Standard Time. I know it's not always like the best time for everybody because I am in the West Coast time zone. And so like if people on the East Coast, if I start at 8, it doesn't start until 11 o'clock for them. But sometimes I'll get people waking up in Europe who catch the ends of my stream, which are always kind of fun. But I was looking, somebody liked the picture I posted of this on Instagram like a while ago, like when I bought this. And I didn't forget I had this, but I was reminded that I'm like, this really does kind of look like grungy Powerpuff Girls. So we're going to do a grungy Powerpuff Girl look today. Thank you, Kate. I am on like 4th day hair. It feels disgusting. Dry shampoo. Eliza Pancakes, you don't get a palette. Fuck you. But yeah, so I'm going to use this today because I haven't used it in a while. So, hi, Donna Lee. I tweeted, right, that I was live? Okay, cool. Just checking. I should probably post on Instagram, too. Let people know. Stream times work for fine. Yeah, see, for night owls, like, I totally get it. And I'm a night owl, too. Like, if I catch people who are on stream at, like, 11 o'clock, it's like, yeah. Like, my buddies will stream at super late at night, and it's fine, and it's cool, and I'll hang out. Yeah, 4th day hair, Mishi. 4th day. 4th day. Not so much, because I really only put, like, the back of my head, I think, still feels kind of oily, because I don't really put dry shampoo as much on the back of my head, because if I'm filming, you can't see the back of my head, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm washing my hair tonight anyway, so I think, is it 4th day or 5th day? I don't really remember. I forget the last time I washed my hair. Yeah, I don't know. Currently, this is my go-to, Michael. This is my go-to hair color. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do split dye next time. I'm debating doing, like, the lime green, acid green tips again, which I did a long time ago, because I really liked that hair color, and it was kind of an accident, because it was, like, the grow out of a different ombre that I put, like, an acid green on it. So, yeah. What was I gonna... Oh, I was gonna post on Instagram. Be like, hey guys, come hang out. It took a lot of training for me to get my hair to be fine, like, for over half a week. It took a long time, because I'll use my sulfate-free shampoo most times I wash my hair, and then usually, like, every 3rd or 4th time I wash my hair, I will use a more cleansing shampoo to get more of that buildup off. Because if I don't do any of that, if I just use my sulfate-free shampoo, there is some buildup on my scalp if I'm only using that. But intermix it in between so that way the color lasts longer. But then when I have my hair nice and like clean and stuff, it's a little bit easier to manage and keep it from getting too heavy. The last time I washed my hair, I used the sulfate-free shampoo. So acid green would slap with purple and pink. See, I don't know if I want to do 3 colors. 3 would be so much. Because I don't know if would it be like ombre or would it be like in the front? I don't know. I don't know if I could handle 3 because also the acid green would be a very, very different tone from these colors. And I feel like washing my hair, everything would just like fade and bleed into the green. So I don't know. I don't know if it would work. It would look cool, but it would be a pain in the ass to keep up. Have I ever broken in a pair of Doc Martens? Oh, yes, long time ago. They weren't boots. I've never actually owned any Doc's boots, surprisingly. I have a pair of Mary Jane's that I broke in over a long period of time. Take the soles out and walk around in them? Interesting. Interesting. See, Michael, I see other people doing the whole rainbow, and I'm like, I do not have time for this. Like, 2 is enough for me. Like, Naomi John has done all, like, rainbow colors. I've watched other people do rainbow colors. Oh, who's the girl? There's a hairstylist who I follow on Instagram that she does the rainbow, like, not like acid, but, like, oil slick kind of rainbow bangs. I think her name's, like, Caitlin something. But, like, her hair looks phenomenal and fantastic, but I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't know. Hi, Charles. Wear pantyhose socks under the normal socks. Works every time. I've got 4 pairs and they fit perfectly. Oh, I was like, what? We're talking about Docs. I did not see that Hot Topic copied the Raw Beauty Kristi ColourPop palette. I honestly haven't been keeping up with a lot of makeup stuff recently, and like, I haven't been, yeah, no, I haven't been in a Hot Topic. Because I went to the mall recently to pick something up at a different store. And I wanted to go say hello to my old boss from Hot Topic. Caitlin Ford, that's who it is. The other side of Mars. Yes, absolutely. That's who I'm talking about. But when I went to the mall a couple weeks ago, I wanted to say hi to my old boss. But he was working at the store he works at now. And they were super busy. And I was like, I'm not going to bother you. I'm just going to go. I won't. Bye. I didn't end up talking to him, but actually, I think it's his wedding anniversary today. I should text him because I was reminded today on Facebook that it was, 5 years ago? I don't know. Years ago, 3 years ago, something, when I photographed his wedding. Which, I probably should have changed the name. I should change the name of this stream. Celebrating my 9-year Channelaversary with a Get Ready With Me. There we go. Thank you, AG. Thank you for the suit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Madison. Hi, Renisha. Hello, hello, hello. But, yeah, no, I noticed today on Facebook, let me start putting fucking makeup on. I said I was going to do a Get Ready With Me, but, like, I haven't put any makeup on my face. Hello, Abigail. Oh, I missed the band tees, too. Missed the band tees. Yeah, 9 years ago, I uploaded my first video, and, fun fact, I used to have another channel. Oh, no, anything is appreciated. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I would never ask for people to give me super chats, so like anything is very generous, so like don't worry about it. But what was I saying? Before this channel, way back in the day, I had another channel, and it has now been almost completely privated because it's very embarrassing. There's a couple of videos on there that are live still, but like I'm just an embarrassing 20-year-old. So I'm like, I'm gonna not have these live and just keep these to myself. There's just a couple videos on there where I'm specifically talking about like going and seeing We Are Scientists in San Francisco that I like keeping up, because I might make actually a video about that soon. I was planning on doing like a get ready with me, like putting on makeup to go nowhere, putting on makeup to go to a festival that doesn't exist. But that channel I had for a couple of years. Just wiping this off on a paper towel, don't mind me. But that channel I had for a couple of years, but then, not so fun, I got my channel demonetized at the time, kind of permanently, because I got like click bombed, which at the time basically was just like if somebody from the same IP address or faking the same IP address clicks on the same ad over and over again, so it looks like you're trying to fake getting AdSense money, even though it wasn't me. So somebody did that, and I lost my AdSense for, God, a couple of years. And so I was like, well, fuck it. I want to be able to monetize my channel, because this was shortly after they had actually started doing the monetization, because, fun fact, YouTube wasn't always monetized. It was only monetized after Google bought it. So I was on it pre that. And I made a new channel, this one, and like a couple years after I made this one, I got a notification that my old channel was reinstated for monetization. I was like, why did this take 2 fucking years to do? This is stupid. So it's still there. I still have things for myself there. I've thought about like reusing it for like vlogs and stuff, but like I hate vlogging. Like I really do. And if I wanted to do like a second thing, but I can't keep up my ASMR channel, so like why would I have a second channel? I don't know. But yeah, that channel is there. It's pretty much dead because of me. I killed it, but you know, it's fine. But it was on this day 8 years ago that I uploaded my first video on this channel. It was an intro video where I was like, hi, I made a new channel because my other one can't get money. Subscribe to me. And the next day I actually uploaded, I tweeted this earlier if you guys saw on Twitter. I tweeted, hi Terrific, hi Vanessa, hi Val. Sorry, burped. Fizzy water. The video I posted 8 years ago tomorrow was an outfit video, and it is so funny. Oh my god, it is so not me. It was so twee. It's the most 2012 energy I've ever seen in my life. It's painful. So funny. I was like, what am I doing? My god. Like, my outfits of the day videos back in the day were so silly. Just, oh my god. That's part of why I, like, privated the entire channel, because I was so embarrassed of how embarrassing I was. Let me get this out of here. I have too many things in this bag. But, God, I don't remember how long it took. Pretty quickly, I think I ended up getting, like, 3,000 subscribers, give or take, because one of my first videos I have on this channel was a collab with a creator who used to make YouTube videos, my buddy Rachel, who now is an artist and does like hand-drawn like prints and stickers and stuff. And so she used to post YouTube videos, and we did a collab, a Starbucks fall drinks makeup collab. And I feel like I should well, no, that's on this channel. It's not private. Yeah. Did you react to an old post vid on it? On what? Oh, it's not a Nisa piece address. No, not a Nisa piece address, Hazel. Nisa's younger than me, and so like her kind of twee style is definitely different than mine, because it's just like a different era. Like she was like a teenager when I started posting videos in like when I was 20. So it's definitely funny. Hi Luke. Hi Meg. I don't have glasses on, so I can't like see without squinting. Pardon me. But yeah, I loved Nisa's video the other day where she was just roasting and window shopping her old videos. Wait, which collab? The one with Rachel? I'm sorry. There's a lag in the video and in the stream. I should have put it on ultra low latency. God, 2010 to 2013 are so cringy. They really are, Georgia. They really are. They really, really are. Me too, Michael. I love Nisa so much. So happy she is my friend and that I met her, God, like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago now. I don't fucking know. But we both were guests on our friend's podcast and the rest is history. So, but, God, I'm so excited to finally finish this fucking brow gel. I've been working through this Anastasia brow gel for so long because I had backups of it because a friend of mine gave them to me and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to keep using this, but I don't want to waste it. But now I'm like, I just want to finish it so I can like try some other ones. I hate wasting makeup. I hate throwing away makeup, especially like stuff that I know I can use and finish up before it actually expires. So it's like food. Like last night, I had leftover curry from 2 days before that I'm like, I'm not going to let this go to waste. So I had that and then a hot dog. So how many mullet dresses did I own? I think I only owned skirts. I never really had any more mullet dresses. Am I too loud? Am I loud? I feel like I'm kind of loud. No, I think I'm okay. Okay. I'm just like watching the audio peaking. I'm like, is it getting too loud? I don't know. Wait, the Starbucks... I did not see the Starbucks fall collections. They weren't called mullet dresses. They were called high-low dresses. But they were mullets. Mullet dresses. Yeah, I have no idea what the new Starbucks stuff is. I don't know. I know that Michael's has their Halloween stuff out already, and I'm very excited, at least at some stores. I don't know about all stores or the store by me, but I am excited for Halloween. I was talking to Josh about it the other day, and I was like, I'm so excited to decorate for Halloween. He's like, how hard are you going to go? And I was like, well, right now I'm not going to go super hard because, like, I'll wait until it's actually, like, October and stuff. But once it becomes October, I have an entire house I get to decorate. Of course I'm going to go fucking ham because I'm giving him full responsibility and opportunity to go ham on a biscuit for Christmas. So I'm like, if you get to go crazy for Christmas, I get to go crazy for Halloween. It's only fair. Mullet dresses were horrifying. I think I found you, Teresa, Christy, Julia, and Nisa at the same time around the first lockdown. Well, I'm glad I was part of your main source of entertainment. I don't know, AJ. Josh and I haven't lived here for more than 6 months. So I don't know if we get trick-or-treaters. I have no idea. I'm excited. I haven't had trick-or-treaters in years, so I hope so. Because I don't live in, like, a city block anymore. I live in, like, a neighborhood. So I haven't had trick-or-treaters in, God, 5.5 years, 6 years, at least. But I hope I do. Because they're so fun. Oh, my God, I get to have trick-or-treaters. I have a reason to dress up besides going to Halloween parties. Let's find my brush. Where's my little setting brush? Spirit of Halloween stores already... Is it? I would want to give good candy. I would absolutely want to give good candy. Trick-or-treating was like an event when we were kids. I'm trying to find... Oop, there it is. There's my brush. Okay, found it. Do I need all of these? Yes. Okay. Me finding all my brushes, just cackling like a maniac. You just got back, Vanessa. Mullet dresses. See, y'all, if you see the top of my head and the back of my head, still kind of greasy, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, Halloween was an event. My sister, her friends, my sister's friends, my friends would all come over. My mom would make us a big pot of soup. And my dad and our friend's dad would walk around the neighborhood with us. We never really went into town. Where we grew up, we always just would go around the neighborhood. And, oh, my necklace? This is actually from a local artisan. She's based out of Oregon, actually. It's called Bone China Designs. I've worn her stuff a ton. And she's also a musician and plays the fiddle and is very cool and has like the coolest style. But yeah, that is from her. This I think I got from like Hot Topic or like Nordstrom Rack years ago. I have no idea. Mostly if it's a choker, it was from Hot Topic or Nordstrom Rack. Where's that other brush? But my dad and our friend's dad, we'd go Halloween trick-or-treating. I was like, Halloween shopping? No, it's trick-or-treating. When was the last time I cleaned my brushes properly? Too long ago. I know. But I never wear... The thing is, I never wear makeup unless I'm filming. So I don't wash them as often as I would have if I was wearing makeup day to day. Because I don't wear makeup to work. Because I don't want to. So yes, I need to wash my brushes. I know. Yes, yikes merch. Eddie. Yes. I have so much YouTuber merch, it's ridiculous. I have a yikes merch. I have a Jarvis beanie. Shit, now I'm blanking. I got an Olin Rogers t-shirt, and it's a Monday shirt. That one's fun. I don't always wear it on Mondays, though. What was I saying? Trick-or-treating. My dad and our friend's dad would wear their hunting jackets, and they would carry around, like, beers in their pockets. They'd have cans of beer in the pockets and just, like, have beer while we're walking around the neighborhood. So we're walking around in our costumes, and my dad's just fucking cracking open a beer. Who cares? It was the 90s. Hi, Kyra. Oh, wait, 1 minute. We basically moved a dog treat launcher so the velocity of the candy wasn't that high. Oh, last year? Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that. This is not the eyeshadow primer I want. That's so cute. Pillowcase or pumpkin? Huh? I do photography on the side, but I kind of just work in general customer service otherwise. But photography is like my main gig. Or not my main gig, my side gig. Because I don't get paid a lot to do it. I only do like weddings. Weddings are really the only things I get paid to do. And then sometimes I'll do like video work for my friends. But that sounds like a typical Tuesday night where I live. But Josh is upstairs making mashed potatoes and steak. I know someone who would sneak booze into venues by wearing fishing vests under big... That's a good idea, honestly. Well, I told this story on stream last week on Twitch, and it's a funny story. I was high when I was telling it. I was very high when I was telling the story. But probably the best little like trick that I've seen to bring in booze was one year at Sasquatch. One time at Sasquatch, my sister and our friends ended up camping with some very nice boys from Iowa. Nice rich boys from Iowa. They bought all this shit. They left us a bunch of stuff when they left. They're like, oh, here, do you want our tent? And do you want our, like, camp chairs and stuff? We're like, sure, because they were flying back to Iowa. And I'm going to do a two-tone look today, because I feel like it. Sloppy steaks? No. Just steaks. But they to get vodka into the festival, they took like a water bottle and then melted it, like boiled the water bottle, and so they could pull the top of the bottle out from inside the cap. You know how there's like the little like like the thing that holds it that shows that it hasn't been opened, right? So they melted the plastic from the inside of that, so it looked like the cap hadn't been opened yet. And then they filled another bottle with vodka and then put that on the cap, but it still didn't break the seal. So it looked like you had an unopened bottle of vodka or water, but it was vodka. And they were able to sneak it into the festival. And my idiot brain, the week after, I was buying a sandwich in Tacoma, like on my way to school. I was on my lunch break between classes. And I drove downtown to get a sandwich, and I noticed that I had a water bottle in the trunk of my car. You see where this is going. And I forgot about the week before. I thought, oh, it's just water bottle. And so I'm sitting in the parking lot of this fucking hole-in-the-wall sandwich shop, right? Like next to a costume store and like down the street from a wedding dress shop and like a sex shop. It's a chaotic corner. And I cracked the bottle. Fresh bottle of water, right? And I took a bite of my sandwich, and I'm sitting there like with my car door open because it was hot. And I just immediately took a swig of this water bottle, failing to smell it, to realize that this was not water. This was vodka. Lukewarm, week-old vodka from the trunk of my Corolla. And it was so bad. It was so bad. I spit it out. Projectile spit fucking just vodka all over the parking lot. And I remember being like, I'm going to smell like vodka and I have to drive. Like I have vodka in my mouth and I have to drive. And I was like, fuck. I ended up getting back to school. But I called my sister immediately, and I'm like, Libby, you're never going to believe what just happened. And, yeah, it was really gross. It was really gross. It was so bad. I used to work Sasquatch, so I never had to hide my booze. See, I always just got drunk before the festival. That's what I would do. I would just... The people who I camped with, welcome, please. Please welcome to the stage. Lukewarm week. Oh, fuck. That's funny. But yeah, my friends and I would just get hammered before the festival, but I never got like super, super hammered because I was always working. Probably not working like you were, Sad Queen. I was working doing photos. But yeah, I never liked getting super blazed or just fucked up for the festival because I had to work. So, hi, Just a Horror Show. Hello. You got here at just the right time because you've already heard this story about the lukewarm vodka, so that's fine. Because I talked about it last week on Twitch. But, yeah, when I would go to Sasquatch, I like to stay semi-sober. I did not like messing around with being super messed up because I was carrying around an expensive camera, and I get paranoid. So, I like being sober too much to not be. I was always so pissed that Sasquatch never offered free tickets when they asked for free art. They didn't? That's so weird, Pam. That's so weird. Funniest drunk or high experience? Well... I feel like, okay. So I feel like I've told a story about when the first time I tried an edible, my friend made cookies and I took a bite of it and I thought I was going to die. And then I fell asleep and then my roommate and I watched Mad Max Fury Road. End of story. I was hyperventilating. Nobody was home when I had this and it kicked in. And I thought I was going to die. I thought I was having a heart attack. Hi, Sonata in E. Got it. I was like trying to read this. This is actually, it was a kind of custom palette that I made. I chose the colors for with Lethal. It wasn't like a collab or anything, but they have like a build your own palette thing. And I inadvertently made a grungy Powerpuff Girls palette. But hi, Elizabeth. But So, yeah, that was the first time I had an edible, and I was like, this is scary. Oh, I just dropped my brushes. But the first time I got high. Sorry that all of these streams turn into me telling high story times. But they're funny, I think. They're always funny. I was at a house show. Not a house show, like a DIY, like a really kind of grungy, gross DIY show down in Olympia when I was in college. And I was there hanging out with a buddy. And after the show, he went to Evergreen. And he was living at Evergreen. Yeah, that's super fucked up, Pam. That's super fucked that they just they wouldn't give artists passes if they were giving them art. That's weird. I haven't drank much either, Alyssa. Like, I haven't drank really any alcohol recently. Like, I can probably count on one hand the amount of drinks I've had in the last year. It's not that many. But after the show in Olympia in college, I went back and we hung out at my friend's apartment with his roommate, or his dorm with his roommate, and they had a bong, and I tried it, and I took way too big of a hit, and I sat there in front of my friend's laptop, right? My friends, they were pros at this point, right? So they're just continuing the process. And I'm sitting in front of his laptop, and I swear to God, I drank 3 Nalgene bottles worth of water because I felt so thirsty. Like, I was so thirsty. Adulthood is getting super high and getting excited about fireflies in Animal Crossing. See, switch that and Sims things. I know. See, the thing is, my friends had like made a makeshift pipe out of aluminum foil. I had some friends in high school. But that was the first time I remember getting high. Like, I think I had tried out of like this makeshift pipe or whatever, but I didn't feel it. So this was the first time I remember getting high. Yeah, so I 3 Nalgene bottles of water that I finished. And I remember, because I had to drive home that night, and I was like, oh, fuck, guys, I have to, like, completely sober up. Like, I have to be okay to drive. So I sat there for a couple of hours, just, like, calming down. So I ended up driving in the middle of the night. And I remember very distinctly that I probably shouldn't have driven at this point. Like, I probably shouldn't have driven. I probably should have waited and just stayed. But this was 12 years ago, 11 years ago. And I just remember when I was driving home, the music that I was playing in my stereo sounded so much better. I'm like, why does everything sound amazing? It was awesome. But, hi.
Hi.
What you up to?
Cooking.
Smells pretty good.
You smell pretty good.
You ate 4 cookies and called out of work. How do you eat 4 cookies? Oh my God, sad queen. I had a bite of a cookie and I thought I was gonna die. See, I'm kind of a lightweight, honestly. Like when I have edibles, I have like a bite of a 10 milligram. Like I have like a quarter of it and I'm good to go. But yeah, I just remember, because I was listening to Phenomena in my car on the way home, this band from Portland, and I just remember being like, why does the music sound way better? Like I could hear the like panned audio a lot better. I was like, I hear this in my right ear and this in my left ear. Like, whoa! It was awesome. But yeah, that was 11 years ago, and I don't think I've really had, like, a funnier instance since then. Just as, like, I've had, like, more, I would say, like, traumatic instances, like, when my friend gave me her edible, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I'll just have a bite of this, and not realizing that my friend was, like, a pro. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Everything is better when high. My friend Andrea and I went to go see this terrible, what was the movie? It was, like, a James Franco movie or something. She was like, let's go get high and then go to a movie, and the movie was so stupid, but we're just laughing. Anytime I say Menomina. Well, in the way they spell it, it's MENOMENA. So, yeah. If you're curious, that is how the band spells their name. I don't know if they're making music anymore. I have no idea. Now I'm taking the Buttercup color. No, this is Bubbles. Bubbles, Buttercup, Blossom. Inadvertently, Powerpuff Girls. I love this blue shimmer. This, like, kind of denim-y toned shimmer I put in here. I'm trying to remember what the color is called. I can't pop it out, but I don't know. It wasn't Beach Bum. It was, like, it had to do with, like, medieval shit. I don't remember. It was a dumb movie. Like, it was very dumb. But, God, I keep forgetting to, like, sharpen my eyeliners. I thought you meant No, it's a band. Nope, not the Menomina. Menomina. No. Nope, not that one. The band. I have some... Do I have their CDs in here? I don't remember if I have their CDs in this box. I went down a CD memory lane last week on... Wait, you were on edibles when you saw Get Out and The Conjuring 2? Ashley, I would be so terrified. Oh my god. I don't even know if I've seen The Conjuring 2, though. Hi, Audra! Congratulations on 10,000 subscribers, Audra. It wasn't Spring Breakers, either. It was like... God, what was the movie? It was like James Franco medieval... It was literally called Your Highness. It was so stupid. It was so bad. It was very bad. It was a bad movie. Just a bad movie all around. Very dumb. Would not recommend. The one thing that I wish I would have done differently with this palette was do a green that was like slightly more like olive-y. So do I have one in this? I do. Yes. Okay. I'm going to take this green thing from my JD Glow shadows that I haven't used much at all lately because they're so sparkly. Oh, this is what I needed. This is what I needed. Yes. Okay, wait, do I have blue in here too? Where's my blue? Meh. Might take a little bit of this too. Ooh, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the blue crazy. Hi, Emily. Thank you. It has been 9 years. I confused myself earlier because I was like looking at the Facebook post and the Facebook post was 8 years ago. But in the Facebook post, I was like, 1 year ago, I started my YouTube channel. So I almost was like, oh, was it 8 years or I don't know. But, thank you, Just a Horror Show. But yeah, my YouTube channel is 9 years old. And, now it is in, what, the 3rd grade? Is that what that is? When you're 9? I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember what colors these are from JD Glow, but they're some of my faves. Wait. Oh, I already took this brush out. Hey. Always blue, Sharon. See, like, I used to not be into blue eyeshadow. I mean, we all went through, like, a blue eyeshadow craze in, like, middle school. At least in my generation, like powder blue eyeshadow thing that everybody in the early 2000s wore. Best indie eyeshadow brand to start. Lethal gets me. Lethal, JD Glow. I really like Midas's. I feel like Midas does a really good quality, and it's definitely less expensive than like Lethal. And they're like really special shimmers are really fun. God, who? Kaleidos too. I love. But I haven't tried much Sydney Grace. I need to. It is Watermark. It is Watermark. It is Watermark. That's the blue that I have on my eye right now. But Sydney Grace was one that my friends have used and they really like. I bought some of their shadows years ago before they changed their name, actually, when they were called something different. And something in the formula irritated my eyes, and I don't know what happened. Because that was the only time that had ever happened to me, and it didn't happen to anybody else. And I was like, I wonder if there's like something very specific in here that just didn't like my eyes. So, yeah, Terra Moons I've been meaning to try too. Definitely. Do you use eyeshadow primer, Donna Lee? I always use eyeshadow primer. I know, like, some shadows that I have can stick without eyeshadow primer, but I just always do. But I know, like, some of the, like, lighter matte ones can be a little powdery and have a harder time sticking, but the shimmers I really like. And the dark mattes I like, too. I am going to get through this fucking contour powders. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. Ugh. All right. Yeah, Josh is gonna raid with his guild in WoW in a little bit. So I'm not gonna be on here super late because I don't want to be streaming while he is also playing a game. Because it's kind of annoying. Honestly, I've used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. Like, I haven't tried that many other ones. Like, I know the NYX one is good. I've heard the NYX one is good. I need to try that one next. I do like the NYX Glitter Glue, like, for sparkly and shimmery eyeshadows. The NYX Glitter Glue is very good. Like, that one, I would say it's up there. And then, yeah, really the only other primers I've used have been, like, a Clinique one, like, a decade ago. And then I bought the, like, MAC paint pots for a while. I just use the regular, although the Eden one is better, the just regular Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, but there's cheaper ones. It takes me forever to get through one of these, so I don't always, like, it doesn't bother me that it's more expensive because I'm like, it's gonna take me like 2 years to finish this fucking powder, this primer. Yes, thank you, Luna. I don't know if I will put on eyeliner, because I feel like I will scratch my eye because I have to sharpen my liner. Thank you, Strokes Lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You love my Was poster? You have the same one? You have the same one? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love this poster. I have another one upstairs that I have to put up, that I think I'm going to put up in the living room. It's the one that my mom got for me, like, years ago. She bought me... My mother is, like, really internet not savvy. And one year, she managed to buy me a poster from a show I had never been to off eBay. Like, she bought a thing off eBay, and this was, like, a decade ago. And she bought it for me, and it was an old We Are Scientists poster from a gig I had never been to. It was from, like, a San Francisco gig, but she just thought it was really cool. And it was We Are Scientists and Art Brut. And I can't remember who else was on the bill, but it was, like, super cool. And then she went and got it framed because it was a weird shape. The Milani primer. That one I've also heard good things about as well. So, but yeah, I need to put up some more posters. I actually have, I mean, I'm gonna have to have a fucking manga shelf somewhere because I'm running. I have a growing collection now. But I have, what do I have coming in the mail? Well, I definitely have posters over here that I still have to put up. I bought like an 8.5 by 11 really cool artwork that someone did of Megami and his demon dogs that I bought off Etsy, and I'm like, this is cool as hell. I like it. It's like unsanctioned art, but I'm like, I like it anyway. Thank you, Audra. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yep, celebrating my Channelaversary. Moving on up in the world from an awkward 23-year-old to a slightly less awkward 32-year-old. Also, I'm using the Moira blush. A subscriber actually sent that to me. Super nice. But yeah, it was very kind. Actually, I got... This is the only Too Faced thing I own. I was using that on stream the other day. But subscriber sent this to me, the Moira blush. And then they also sent me Becca Moonstone that they found at their local, like, Marshalls. It was super sweet. And then also something that made me laugh harder than most things. Speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, they sent me this, which is actually not a bad color story, not a bad palette. It's like a bootleg art, like it's not official anything, but it made me laugh. I'm like, really? My Gojo simping has gotten to that point where people are... It was so funny. How do I usually end up buying show posters? Usually, yes, this is the ombre blush in Bella Pink. Yes. Show posters, for me, most of the time I end up buying them from shows. There used to be an exhibition at Bumbershoot years ago. Rest in peace, Bumbershoot, but it's going to come back, I promise. Hopefully, at least. Called Flat Stock, where local artists would come and sell their posters from, like, that year, other years, you know. And that was a really fun time. I have a couple of posters from there. I think I have my spoon poster I bought from Flat Stock. Trying to remember. No. I bought them from I bought that from the show. But, like, these two behind me, I bought from shows, like this one. This one I bought from a We Are Scientist show. Right here. And then this one, Elvi. It's Matt Berninger from The National, and then Brent Knopf from Menomina, and also his solo project, Ramona Falls. So... those are both old as hell, though. Well, not very old, but... Megami's doggos are best boys. Megami's best boy. What are you talking about? But... yeah, I'm not going to put on liner because I need to sharpen it, and I don't want to scratch my eyes. Wait, what? Who stopped doing that in 2019? I don't remember. Oh, Bumbershoot? Yes. Bumbershoot stopped... Wait, can I use this one? I can use this one. I'll do this one. No, I need black. I'm not gonna do this liner. I'm gonna do a black liner. Yeah, Bumbershoot, they stopped doing it because AEG was fucking them over. They were also just like on their last leg. They were just not doing well financially because of the way things changing. JJK is full of best boys. Truly. So many best boys. They're all the best. I need to put on inner corner highlight. What am I doing? But my sister used to work catering at Bumbershoot, and she's told me horror stories about, like, stuff from behind the scenes, and, you know, kind of sucked for a while. And then AEG, when they took over, they just changed everything. They, like, stopped doing... The last couple of years were really depressing. Like, Libby would send me photos from the festival, because I didn't go the last few years. But she was working, and so, like, she would send me pictures of the stages. Nobody was at it. They got rid of, like, the vendor, like, walkway, and they didn't really have any comedy the last couple of years, which was another big pull for people. And then they didn't do the same kind of, like, art exhibitions. They didn't really do much local stuff at all. It was all just, like, trying to be Coachella or Bonnaroo. And I'm like, y'all, it's not gonna... What? Like, it's very frustrating seeing a festival that you loved just die. Like, at least Sasquatch, they killed it before it died. Like, they didn't let it get to that point before they just ended it themselves. So, while I'm still sad that Sasquatch doesn't exist anymore, very sad, I'm glad that it didn't go downhill before they decided to end it. So, it's bittersweet. It's a double-edged sword, because would I have wanted it for 2 more years? Absolutely. But it would have been way worse if Sasquatch didn't happen because of coronavirus. Like, if we didn't get to have Sasquatch last year because of COVID, it would have been worse. So, yeah. Someone once described Juju as himbo Harry Potter. That's hilarious. That is so funny. That's so funny. I wouldn't even think of that. But I can see that. So then who would Gojo be? Dumbledore? Like, oh my god, that's so funny. That's great. Josh and I were watching, we actually just finished the first season of The Rising of the Shield Hero. Surprisingly good. Surprisingly enjoyable. I was pleasantly surprised because it looked like at start it was just this kind of regular old like action adventure fantasy, like hero gets summoned from another world, yada yada yada, like, you know, all those tropes. But it was surprisingly fun. I liked it. And the voice acting was really good. Voice acting was fantastic. That, I think, was one of my favorite parts, was the voice acting. Like, all the voice actors were really good. Oh, there's necklaces down here. Oops. Are you suggesting Dumbledore isn't hot already? But yeah, himbo Harry Potter. That is hilarious. Sukuna is hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Wait, what happened to... Oh, this fell off. Oh, Josh, when we started watching it, literally Josh was like, be prepared to be annoyed with how many things Naofumi gets blamed for. And I was like, all right. So yes, it was so harsh to he was treated so shitty at the beginning, but the ending was so satisfying. Oh my god, it was so satisfying. I haven't seen Mob Psycho yet, but that is on my list. That is on my list of things to watch because I love the theme song. But, yeah. The ending of the first season of Shield Hero was very satisfying after what Naofumi was put through. For sure. Mob Psycho has a slow start. Honestly, like, I feel like Black Clover was kind of a slow start too, and I love it so much, so, like, you know. Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm trying to, like, put this necklace back together, but, yeah, Black Clover had kind of a slow start, but because we just got to binge it all the way through, it was a little bit easier to just, like, keep consuming. But if I had to wait, like, weeks at a time for that show to have new episodes, I probably would have stopped it when it first started. Like, if I had to wait week to week for those episodes, I might have not stayed. But, What's another one that has a slow start? Honestly, I feel like Demon Slayer was a slow start. I feel like Demon Slayer started... I mean, like, there was a lot of stuff at the beginning that, like, happened, but, like, maybe not a slow start, but, like, a slow middle bit. Does that make sense? But... this way. Okay. I was like, which way do I want to put this on? This way. Yeah. There we go. I got 2 chokers on. Got the spider choker and then this one. There we go. Cool. But yeah, I like... I've watched a couple... Actually, Akame ga Kill is on the list of ones to keep watching. We've watched like 3 or 4 episodes. Josh has seen that one before. But that one we started watching and I was into. Because usually he'll just like show me a couple episodes and I'll see if it's something, if I like, if there's things in it that I don't like. Like usually if there's a lot of fan service, he just doesn't bother showing it to me because I'm like, no. But yeah, Demon Slayer took a while. Like really, I was like, when I first started it, I was like, wait, this is what everybody was losing their minds over? Like, what? Like, this is the one that everybody was obsessed with? Like, I haven't finished the season, Michelle. I have not finished the season, but, so once I finish the season, we'll watch the movie. But, yeah. I feel like of all the shows that I've watched that are, like, shonen, that are, like, the pacing is good, Jujutsu Kaisen has, like, fantastic pacing. Like, the pacing is good. Shield Hero, I think, also is a good pacing. Opening a snack. No, I won't eat this yet. I don't need more caffeine. This fucking drink has caffeine in it. God, what other one? Once Black Clover gets to a certain point, the pacing is, like, perfect. Trying to think. What other one? I mean, Blue Exorcist. Love of my life. So... I love it. But then if you look at like slice of life, other things, like it's totally like a different world. Like Fruits Basket and then Horimiya are the ones that we've watched that are like specifically like kind of slice of life shoujo romance things. Oh, and then what is it? Snow White with the red hair. So yeah. That one has really cute pacing. And just, it's cute. It's a cute show. Hunter x Hunter has a slow start too. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I like... I mean, I've talked about this before. And I talked about this in my video where I was just talking about anime. We're going to end here pretty soon because Josh needs to come down here and do his thing. With Hunter x Hunter, I liked the first arc where they were doing the like the Hunter exam, right? The whole first bit. And then I liked the bit where they go to like save Killua, right? Like to go get Killua. But then after that, I really don't care for the... I didn't like the Heaven's Arena stuff like at all. I thought it was just like an info dump, and Hisoka creeps me out so much. And then we're in the like Greed Island, I think. No, we're not even in the Greed Island. We're not even to the Greed Island thing. But I've heard so many people say that there's like a specific arc later on that's like the best arc. And I'm like, why does it take so long to get there? Though, like, like I just want to get to the really good part. But, I don't know. But, the Fruits Basket show, because I never read the manga, so I didn't have the same, like, feeling about it that a lot of people did because I didn't have that context. Thank you, Floral Thief. Oh my god. When people... It fucking pisses me off when I see people making art where they put Hisoka next to Zora from Black Clover just because they have the same hair and similar face shape. I'm like, they are not similar characters. Stop trying to make art of the both of them. Stop it. It makes me so mad. Because Zora is awesome. Like, Zora is so cool, and Hisoka is so not cool. So, pisses me off. Promised Neverland was one that I had heard about, too. It's very dark, right? Like, it's super heavy. And then, what was one that Josh and I started watching? Hello.
Would you like steak and potatoes?
Yes, I will finish up here momentarily. Josh made me steak and potatoes. I've watched some things subbed and some things dubbed. Most of the things we watched are dubbed because Josh and I usually will talk during things and we'll be like multitasking and it's a little easier. But one that we started watching that I got into for a bit. Thank you, Hell's Conceit. It's actually a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt with a big-ass sweater over top. Thank you. It's Eddie Burback merch. We started watching Skate the Infinity, and that one I enjoyed at the beginning. I was like, oh, Reki's so wholesome. Like, their friendship is so cute. I love, like, and I like the whole, like, Cherry and Joe love-hate back and forth thing. I thought that was cute. But then Adam comes in, and I'm like, no, no, not another one. Like, I was getting invested in these characters, and then Adam came in, and I'm like, oh, I hate him. I hate him so much. Like, I hate him. So I mean, we haven't finished it, so we'll probably keep watching it just because I like the other characters. Like, I like the whole, like, skater aspect of it. It's very Brink. Like, it gives me, like, nostalgic vibes because of, like, Brink and Disney Channel original movies. And Reki and Longa's friendship is adorable, but I hate Adam. And the dub is so funny. Like, the dub is very funny. Like, yeah. And I need to watch Sailor Moon. I know that my friend Laura would yell at me if I don't watch Sailor Moon soon because she is a Sailor Moon fanatic and that is her thing. But that's the thing, is like, I know that Adam is a villain and I know that Hisoka is a villain. I feel like making villains in any genre of anything, I feel like making villains give off, like, Predator vibes is very lazy, personally. I feel like there are so many other ways that you can make somebody a bad person other than making them deeply uncomfortable to, like, watch. You know? Like, I feel like some of the best villains are ones that are, like, psychopaths and, like, sociopaths, but, like, the fight with Gon and Hisoka at the end of Heaven's Arena arc, I wanted to turn it off almost immediately. And then Adam's just whole thing creeps me out. Like, I would much prefer somebody to be just a villain without those vibes. You know? Right? Floral Thief, you have a very good point. Like, you don't have to hate villains for them to work and be villains. Yeah, absolutely. Because some of the best villains, at least in, like, it makes me think of, like, Marvel villains, right? Some of the best villains at least in superhero films, are the ones that you empathize with a little bit because you understand their story and where they're coming from. Like, Killmonger, fucking S-tier villain. Doc Ock. Don't even get me started on Doc Ock. Holy shit. Doc Ock, such a good villain. God, I mean, fucking, my mind is blanking. Loki was a villain for a bit. Great villain. Soul Eater is also on my list. I literally have it saved in my queue on the Funimation app. But yeah, it's like when you think of villains, like, memorable villains are the ones that you care about and the ones that you, like, want to be a bit redeemed and you understand where they're coming from. Good morning, raw potato. I am eating mashed potatoes for dinner. Like, what was best villains? Josh and I we were talking about Fruits Basket, right? And Akito being the, like, main villain of the show, I guess, if you could call her that. Akito is... You understand where Akito is coming from because of all of Akito's just, like, upbringing, right? And everything that had to do with the Zodiac and everything. So you get why Akito is the way Akito is. Like, you get why. And the character makes sense for the way that Akito was treated. Does that make sense? Like, with the whole Adam thing, the fact that Adam's, I guess, like... because Josh and I were talking about this last night, so I have, like, lots to say, but I need to go soon. With Adam, with his whole, like, storyline, which they've explored a little bit where I'm at right now, is that, like, his aunts treated him poorly as a child. So he was, like, low-key, like, abused as a kid. I don't know the full extent of it all, and don't spoil it if you do, but, like, that persona, or that history compared and contrasted with the, like, jester, over-the-top thing just doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, do one or the other. Make someone, like, a sociopathic fucking court jester that wants to kill other skateboarders, or do the other thing. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't, I don't know. Floral Thief, yeah, that's, you're right. Villains don't have, terrific, that's a good point. Villains don't have to be evil, they just have to oppose the protagonist. Yeah. I mean, if you look at Loki, like, Loki, I love Loki. But he was a pain in the ass to literally everybody. But yeah, that is my hot take on anime villains and superhero villains. But thanks everyone for hanging out. I'm gonna go eat my dinner, and then I think I'm gonna go film a Makeup Archives video that'll go up on Friday. Yeah. Sorry there was no new video up today, but I just literally had no time to do it the last few days. But, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat my steak. And my potatoes. Josh made it all for me, so I'm very excited. But thanks, everyone, for hanging out. This was fun. I might do more of these in the future. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Good rest of your week. I'm going to go eat my potatoes, and I will see you all later. Okay, bye.